Okay, who here hasn't been to space? Why? You better not throw up on my ship.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
What's up and what's going on, fellow fanatics? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we discuss all things movies, TV, streaming, hot topics, and more. And in this video, Kellen and I are going to be reacting to Tales of the Jedi. We're going to start with Dooku's episodes. This is something he and I have both been waiting on since D23 when they showed the trailer. It looks super dope. I can't wait to get in here and dive deeper into the content of the world of Star Wars, the things that I love. And I'm so happy that this is Dave helming this, so we're gonna get into this. We'll give you guys our thoughts right after.
There's hope. There's hope for the Jedi, yeah.
Man, it's Dave. And Dave we trust. I will always say that. I feel for that man the way that I feel for Kevin Feige.
Yeah. This is episode 2.
This is but the first of Dooku's.
Okay. What's the first one?
Ahsoka's childhood.
Okay.
Like her being
born. So it
born.
kind of goes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they show all of Dooku's after him, then after Dooku, the last two are Ahsoka.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
It's a little weird.
Interesting.
It's timeline-wise, I believe. And the animation,
I was just thinking that already.
is so good.
We'll be arriving shortly, Master.
Set us down well clear of the village. Tensions are high enough.
Yes, Master.
So
So
dope.
the voice is cool.
Yeah, man, so dope.
Yeah, it's such a unique animation.
Yeah.
It's like sculpted yet CGI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Dooku looks so good, man. Qui-Gon does too. That's not really what I was expecting him to look like as a Padawan, younger. Yeah,
I
that's.
didn't realize that was.
Yes,
him.
that's Qui-Gon.
Okay.
That is Dooku's apprentice. This is around the time when the Jedi Order is changing, when they are being more lapdogs for the politicians.
Right.
They are beckoning to the politicians every call, and that's never what the Jedi were supposed to be.
Right.
And Dooku realizes that. That's why Qui-Gon wasn't on the council, because he thought and felt the same way that his master felt. He felt the same way that Dooku felt.
Right.
He went against the council several times. Obi-Wan told him in Phantom Menace, you know, if you just listen to the council, you'd be a member of the council. Mm-hmm. Qui-Gon's like, nah.
Yeah.
Where are they holding the senator's son?
Why should we tell you?
Allow me to make my intentions clear.
The hill.
Jedi.
We are here to help resolve the situation.
For the Senator.
He is one of the longest-standing senators in the Republic.
And when you entered this village, you could see the effects of his long-standing policies.
If you don't like him, why not elect a new senator?
I wish it were that simple.
Right. Done right.
Yeah.
Perhaps in the beginning, Senator. Come. I will show you where the Senator's son is.
You're one of the kidnappers.
They all are.
Dave just knows what he's doing. He knows these characters inside and out.
Uh-huh.
Have you been treated well?
For a prisoner, yes. Besides, I have Teuton here to keep me company. I rarely leave the capital. When I do, I spend time off-world on Coruscant. Not here. How could my father allow this to happen to his people?
You don't blame them for abducting you.
What choice do they have?
She snitched.
Interesting uniforms.
Yeah.
Are those seen anywhere else?
No, not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Arrest these criminals and have them release my son at once.
I'm afraid our investigation is not yet complete.
I don't even remember what planet they said this was.
Investigation. They abducted my son. I demand his release. Guards! Step aside, Jedi.
We cannot.
You serve the Senate.
No. We serve the people of this republic.
See, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. Keep peace.
Exactly.
Not just be basically hired guns
Right.
for the Senate.
It's like Windu said in Clone Wars, we're keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
Stand down.
Such a cool
I will not.
handle.
Yeah, his hilt's so dope. It's one of my favorites.
It's crazy seeing Dooku do the honorable right thing, knowing
But that's what Dooku wanted. You know, he
Yeah.
wanted that. Palpatine just deceived Dooku. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
I will destroy this town and make an example of it. And many others. None shall survive me. Not even you, Master Jedi.
Say what? What was that?
Yeah, see, by this time, he's got to. He's already dealing with Cal.
Oh. He's stay out of this, lackey.
Go, save your father.
Too bad he didn't do that
Go
before
now.
those people got shot. But,
Yeah.
but I get it. After him saying that, it's what?
No! Stop!
See, and the reason Qui-Gon... Well, we'll talk about it at the end of this episode.
How could you do this? These are your people. Our people.
I wonder if any meaningful change will come of this.
Is that why you took action into your own hands?
Your actions saved many lives today.
Just thinking in the moment, Master.
So then, you're a much wiser man than I, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Thanks to your teachings.
He's still my heart. I love it. So to just kind of go in a little bit on that episode, just a little bit, and we'll move to the next one. I believe by this time Dooku has already been dealing with Palp. Palp has been trying to manipulate him and been putting things in his head, and I believe he even knows who Palp is at this time. I believe he knows that Palp is the Emperor. I think Palp has revealed himself to him. And with revealing himself to him, been talking to Dooku about, the corruption in the Senate and this and this and that, and how, manipulating Dooku, playing on Dooku's already, I believe, instilled once, if I'm correct on that, things that he wanted for the galaxy, and then it's kind of like how Palpatine manipulated Anakin, he played on Anakin's once.
Right.
And, you know, playing on Dooku's wants is the same thing, you know, manipulating him and telling him, well, we can do this together and we can make this happen and blah, blah, blah. Dooku looking at the Senate as already being corrupt, and you've got a politician who is on your side, and I'm sure revealed himself as the Emperor maybe by this time.
Yeah.
You know, he's just, Palpatine is that puppeteer. He's always been a puppeteer.
Right.
And I think even seeing Qui-Gon, you know, Qui-Gon going to release the kid at the end and saying, go save your father and master, it's over and things like that.
Yeah.
I believe that this is not the first time he's seen Dooku lose it,
Yeah.
you know, because, and I also think they've had conversations about, like, because it echoes in Phantom Menace, the things that Qui-Gon defied the council. Qui-Gon took matters into his own hands.
Yeah.
When, you know, after the council would say no, Qui-Gon would still, he did
Well,
it.
it makes sense now, like, seeing
Yeah.
that backstory,
Right.
like, seeing him...
It's where he
see them
learned
do
it
that.
from.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
literally being told that, like, oh, you're supposed to do with the Senate. I'm going to destroy this town,
Right.
make an example of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Even you, Jedi.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
yeah.
and like, you know, when he said you serve the Senate in Dooku, and I love that. No,
Yeah.
we serve the people of this republic, and
Right.
that echoes. That's why I love Ahsoka so much, because
Right.
in season 7, you know, that was one of the reasons Ahsoka left after being accused of murder, and and we'll get to that once we finish our journey, but she being accused of murder and everything like that, and then the people that she thought she could trust the most, that was her family, because as younglings they are taken away from their families, you know, at an infant age. Like, that's like going to Trey's house right now and taking Dottie. They're taken at a infant age, and they are taught to be, you know, that the Jedi, that's your family, that's that, you know, that's your new family. And so she's
like, that was the problem with Anakin, right?
Yes,
Like,
he was too old. He had
remembered
attachments.
His mother,
Yeah.
he had attachments, like familiar bonds.
That was the problem with Anakin, and that's why the council said he's too old. You know, no,
Yeah.
we don't need to be training this boy. But Ahsoka, you know, she leaned on the Jedi Council, the Jedi in general, as her family, and then to be accused by the Jedi, you know, to have them not fully believing your story and believing more of what the Senate and are saying that happened and things like that, that really rubbed Ahsoka the wrong way. And even when they tried to grant her access back, she turned them away. She's like, no, I got to go on this journey on my own. And you don't see Ahsoka again until season 7 of Clone Wars. And when she finally shows up in season 7 of Clone Wars, I love because it's happening the same time as Revenge of the Sith. I love when she says, when Obi-Wan rushes in, because the Chancellor is being kidnapped, abducted at that time. He rushes in and he says that, you know, Anakin, the Chancellor, needs, or we have to go. The Coruscant is under attack, and Ahsoka says, well, what about the people of Mandalore? And he says, well, right now the Republic needs us. She goes, no, the Chancellor needs you. And she's like, as usual, you're playing politics. And he's like, Ahsoka, that's not fair. And I love, she said, I'm not trying to be. And I'm like, bro, get him. I'm like, get him, Ahsoka. Like, literally, because, like, and that's what the Jedi have always stood for. I think so. Dooku seeing that corruption, and then Palpatine playing on that corruption. That's what we're seeing here in this episode. We're seeing,
and so basically,
the wheels
Palpatine's
turning
behind the scenes.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
what he did to Anakin, saying all the parts that make sense,
right?
But not saying, like,
exactly
what face value is and what really his plan actually is. At this point, but
not revealing himself completely.
Yeah, instead, like, actually making him think that they align in their thoughts.
Yes. Yeah, playing that puppeteer, man. That's what Palp does. So
Master manipulator.
I
call him the Dick Cheney of Star Wars.
he honestly, I loved this episode. Like I said, created by Dave Filoni. Of course, it's going to be phenomenal. So that it was great. I liked it.